Malawi and boy.
Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Yes, I'm smiling, and yes, I am such an evil man because we have a group chat, a Man City group chat, and everybody was like, have mercy, oh, feel sorry for these people, oh, it's Vincent company. I'm sorry guys, when it comes to war, it doesn't matter who it is. If it's your brother who's fighting for the other country, or you're on different opposite sides, war is war. We'll hug each other later. Burnley had to be humbled, and Burnley got humbled. That's the beating that we're looking for. That's what I was looking for from the Man City players, to make sure they humble Burnley and show them that this is what we do in the Prem. We had to show who the masters are. Pep had to show who company, like he showed Arteta, recently, that I am the master and you're still the student. Because guys, if Burnley managed to get a draw, and then he dragged it on and do extra time or pens, whatever, if that pens, I don't think they are anymore. Let's say, for instance, if company beat Pep, do you think Burnley fans were going to feel sorry for the fact that he's beaten Pep? No, people will be hyping, saying Pep has been beaten by his student. So guys, that was a good beating. That's what we wanted, and I wanted 10. That's what I wanted. I am a sick man. I'm ruthless. I am very ruthless. I don't care. You're supposed to beat what's in front of you. Burnley were in front of us for us to go to the semis. I want this trophy. I want the FA Cup, guys. So welcome to the channel, guys. Let me just welcome a few people here. I think Truck says 40 goals, and we're in March. Incredible. We're gonna speak on Haaland. We're gonna speak on Erling Brute Haaland. We're gonna speak on him because a lot of people were doubting him. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, this is the reason why City are not playing well. Or Haaland is the issue. Or Haaland is not good enough for City. Or Haaland should have gone elsewhere." I remember people saying that. I remember people saying all that. TV people, the media, even Jamie Carragher, that fraud, was saying the same things. Oh, don't forget Roy, the Chelsea fan, who was saying Haaland getting a golden boot in England is disrespect to people like Salah, people like Harry Kane, or people who've done it in this league. Harry Kane is on 21 goals right now. Haaland is on 28 goals, and then Haaland is on 42 goals. Bro, he's the highest top goal scorer in UEFA Champions League with 10 goals over everybody. It's incredible. City fan, guys. There's one guy I want to talk about because, you know, right now as we speak, right, there's a guy who, because Haaland is incredible, Haaland is doing well, a lot of people are not talking about him. That's Alvarez. Alvarez is great. I'm just going to bring a graphic here just to bring Alvarez. Alvarez is great. Also, go on Alvarez scored the way he scored them. Amazing, man. And he's just extended his contract. I think it was on Wednesday after the UCL tie. Alvarez extended his contract. It was 2027. He's got an improved payment now, and he's going to stay at City, I think, until 2028, which is also incredible. But Alvarez has been money. Alvarez has been playing so well for Man City, but the only reason why Alvarez is not getting the credit is because we've got this monster called Haaland. Haaland, who is dunking on teams, man, dunking on defenders. Nobody can mess with this Haaland fella, but Alvarez is a baller, man. What a baller, man. I was wishing Alvarez could have scored 3 too. I'm waiting for Alvarez to also score 3. Guys, we've got strikers. Let's bring it back. If we bring it back to last season, we were starving from strikers. We didn't have any strikers. Our team was not that clinical. Like, goals were not going in. But now we've got Haaland and Alvarez, man. Haaland and Alvarez, strikers that one scores 2, the other one scores 3. That's how a big team like Man City should be. This is what we were missing against Madrid. We're missing Alvarez and Haaland who can smell goals. Smell goals. I repeat, smell goals. Guys, Burnley were on cloud 9. Burnley have been playing so well in the championship. Big up to Company and the Burnley players. They'll come in. Look, when they come to the Prem, they're going to cause trouble for many teams. Burnley started very well, especially the first half. I was a bit scared. Let me be honest, I was a bit scared. Let me just read a few comments before we go on cooking. This is a cooking session, man. FIFA says, yes, Carson, the GOAT. I was there. Big up to you, FIFA, man. How's the atmosphere? Carson robbed off minutes. Come on, man. I'm watching UFC. Yeah, you fraud, Adam. Yeah. Probably you didn't like the fact that Mahrez played. Hi, how you doing, Devils United, man? How you doing? It's a good piece of business. I just hope you'll find a way to make them work together, because I think as an outsider, my confusion has always been why Pep doesn't try to get them to work together. I think Pep tries. At least it wasn't 5 like normal and still 1 less than Leipzig. Now, big up to you, Tefmo, man. Tefmo, I don't know when you're doing your reaction, man. Tell me when you're doing your reaction. I can do the reaction with you. But if you want to jump on, I can send you the link, Tefmo. No, look. At the end of the day, the only reason why I'm hyped is a lot of people were texting me saying Burnley is going to humble us. Morgan says, good game. It was a good game. A lot of people were texting me saying Burnley is going to humble you guys. Company is going to humble Pep. Same way people say Arteta is going to humble Pep. Guys, there's a reason why Pep is the master. Pep is the master of these guys. Ten Hag, Pep is his master. Ten Hag went to learn from Pep at Bayern Munich. Xavi, Pep is his master. Arteta, Pep is his master. Company, Pep is his master. These are his disciples. Do you think these disciples will go and then humble the master? No. Guys, relax. Look, big up to Company, man. I love Company. Regardless of the fact that his team was losing, Vincent Company still told them to play football. That's what I like. They did not cower. They did not put their heads down. They did not decide to park the bus as certain teams do in the Premier League. So football, that's what he told the players. That's what I respect sometimes in teams like this. It's good for you to lose playing football. It's not good for you to lose playing as cowards, as some teams do. So, Devil Down Under say, you guys look good. Scary days coming for Arsenal. We're definitely coming for Arsenal, man. The international break has pissed me off because the next game we're gonna play is Liverpool and Arsenal are gonna play tomorrow. Arsenal might be 8 points above us by the time we come back from the national break, which is pissing me off, to be honest. But you know what? Big up to Arsenal, man. Big up to Arsenal. They've been great this season, so we can't really hate on them, to be honest. We cannot hate on Arsenal. But guys, this game, man, I loved everything about this game. De Bruyne. Incredible from De Bruyne. What a player. It looks like after Pep spoke about him in the press, he's back. Patrick, hello. The robot needs to stop scoring. Nah, he doesn't, Jade. Big up to you, Jade. The robot doesn't need to stop scoring. The robot needs to score more goals because that's good. I was concerned about Burnley for the first 30 minutes or so. Then City did that thing. We are in form. Damn shame there's an international break. True. That's the thing. City are in form right now. We're getting back that form, that good form, man. Can you smell it in the air? Arsenal fans, can you smell it? We are behind you. We are breathing behind you, Arsenal fans. That's the Man City we were looking for. The first half of the season, obviously, City did not gel. They had a new striker, new system to play. But right now, we are breathing behind your neck, Arsenal. Arsenal fans, fierce. You know what? As I said, I wanted to talk on Alvarez because Alvarez is doing incredible job. This is his first season. And the way this kid is playing, and you can tell that this kid can play ball. And he's been playing in midfield today, and he still managed to play very well. And he scored incredible goals. Alvarez scores goals that a keeper cannot save. That's what I like about Alvarez. Let me bring my good friend Mankinian Way, who's from the Martin from Mankinian Way. Subscribe to his channel. He's gonna have a turn 30 match reaction later on. So Martin is just coming from the game. Martin, what do you think of Haaland and Alvarez? Two strikers. You can start with Haaland, then you can talk about Alvarez.
Can you hear me all right? Because I'm still driving back. Can you hear me all right, Pat?
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Haaland, Haaland's Haaland, isn't it? It's you sort of getting used to it now. It was a weird one. Alvarez was okay for the first 20, 25. Then he got a lot better. And the whole team got a lot better once that first goal went in. The tempo changed, which is what it needed.
Because, to be honest, Burnley was playing well.
Yeah, but Burnley did do well for the first 25 minutes. I thought we let them a little bit. I thought we were a little bit. You could tell there were some players who hadn't played for a few weeks because I think they must have had a bit of rust in them, and I think they had to get that out of them for the first 25 minutes. But once we scored, it was men versus boys, and it's a bit bittersweet because I feel I wanted to win today, but I didn't want to slap him. But I suppose that's how you learn, innit? That's how you learn in this management game.
I'm an evil man. I'm an evil man, Martin.
You
I know we all love company.
I just
because
for the second half because it was men versus boys. You know, in a way though, that will help Burnley because that will give them a barometer for where they need next season. Because that team is not ready for the Premier League. It's not ready. It needs major additions because they were very. They didn't sit back and stick 10 men behind the ball, which was nice. It was nice to see. I've seen some Premier League teams come there and not play as open as Burnley did today, which was good. There's someone I do want to talk about today. Kevin De Bruyne. Is he back? Is he back or what? And you know what? I don't think he's ever gone away. I think he just had a quiet patch. We're about to hit the business end of the season, and we are cooking on gas. We are flying. That is what? How many goals in how many games? That's another clean sheet. That is just 4 clean sheets, 5 clean sheets, whatever it is, on the bounce. 9 goals for Haaland in 7 days. 9 goals in 7 days. He played an hour for one of them. 8 of those goals, he only played 60 minutes. Whoa,
it's unbelievable.
It's scary.
It's unbelievable.
It's scary.
Do you know what?
And
this is what we needed last season in the Champions League.
Yeah, bring on whoever you want now. There isn't a team I'm scared of right now. There's not a team I'm scared of right now. Bring anyone on. Bring them all on.
Yeah, so let's just welcome Kevin. Kevin, how you doing? And Veta, how you both doing, man?
Good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. So it looks like I was the only evil man on that chart because I wanted a beating. Like respect to company, but I think as even Martin has said, sometimes you have to learn. Because I am pretty sure if we gave them an easy game, they were going to say, "Oh, we're ready for the Prem." We just went toe to toe with City and they just beat us 2-1. But I think it's good that we drilled them because I like war is war. I love company. He's a legend and he's done so much for the club. But war is war. What if company beat us? Then people will be saying Pep has been beaten by a student. That's the reason why we sliced Arsenal apart. I loved it. The next one is Barcelona. He also has to humble Xavi. So better. Look, I was saying that Haaland is getting all the headlines, but we also have got Alvarez, who seems like he's also hungry and he's scoring goals that are incredible. So speak on them, man. Speak on these 2 strikers, man. We had those strikers last season. Now we've got strikers who are ruthless.
Man, it's tough. It's tough being humble when you got these 2 players, man. It's tough. I just tuned in and I heard Martin say, "Bring on anybody. I want anybody. I don't fear anybody." It's hard not being that way when you got Haaland and Alvarez and you see how well the team's playing. Right? They absolutely look amazing. And the thing is, I give so much respect to Alvarez. And it's easy to say, look at a player and see what they do on the pitch and be like, "Oh, I rate that player. I like what they do." But what I'm pointing out is the mentality that he has. Look at this player, World Cup champion. We know that he's phenomenal because that's why City went after him and got him. But he's also, I'm sure, he wants to be playing a lot more than he is. And that doesn't deter him. He still signs an extension with regards to his contract. He still says, I want to be here and earn it. And every chance he gets, he shows why he is that guy, why he needs to be on that pitch. And I loved his mentality for it. And again, he's also realized this Haaland dude is having a phenomenal season. I got to bide my time. It's no shame there, but he believes in the quality that he has. And when the two of them are on that pitch, oh my goodness, what are defenses?
You just reminded me. Sorry, Veta, you just reminded me something else. So that's why I'm giving this Alvarez kid a respect. He came from Argentina, right? From River Plate, and he's come from there. And he's I can call him like he's a nobody. He's just a nobody kid that who just came from somewhere. Yes, we're watching him, but the thing is, you have Haaland, who you know is generational. I think Alvarez is not that far away from. We can even call him one of the talents because you know what? Every time Haaland scores, Alvarez could have simply say, "This is the man. I'll sit down." But guess what? He goes hunting for goals and he scores behind Haaland. It's as if he tells Haaland, "My guy, you've scored 3. But I'm behind you. Here's 2 for me. I'm behind you. Here's 2 for me." Because another striker can just sit down. Do you remember that time? This is what I'm not trying to say bad things about Jesus. There was a time when Aguero came back to his powers. Then you sort of saw Jesus like bow down, say, "Okay, it's you." You know what I mean? I think what Alvarez is doing is incredible because Haaland is. Just imagine you being in that situation. You're Alvarez, and this is the guy who you're working with, and he's already an incredible goal type. But Alvarez is having an incredible season, so go on, man.
Yeah, but this is why I rate the mentality because it's a player that's secure in themselves. It's a player that realizes Haaland, he's doing his thing. He's been phenomenal. Why would any manager not put him first in terms of on the starting list? But at the same time, Alvarez realized I can do things that you can't, Haaland. My pressing game is right now better than yours. My both of my feet, I would say, are better than yours. So he puts himself in different spots and he gives us different options. He's not the focal point, but he shows why he's got that quality and can be that guy. And I have to stress this, and I've heard you say this. Whenever he gets a start or a sub on, you see that he's hungry. And that's the mentality that I hope feeds off of every player. When I get my shot, I'm going to show why I need to be on this pitch, why I deserve it. And he went out there and he had that goal. He read the play. He saw what KDB put that on a platter. He scored that other goal. And then the other time, the phenomenal pass from KDB, not the cutback pass. I'm talking about KDB sizing it up, doing the math, the calculus. And he said, "No, I'm not passing it now. I'm passing it now." And then he put the curve on that ball. And what Alvarez was able to do, control his speed and then square that up and fire it. That's the one thing I love about him too, is Alvarez always likes to go top shelf with his goals. Yeah. I've noticed that. And hey,
because he wants to make sure that's Mbappe. Mbappe does that also. You notice that Mbappe does that. They always hit it somewhere where the keeper
always hits it, and the keeper's got no chance. What Alvarez showed with that goal, with that pass from KDB, is the quality that we all rate him for. He stopped himself, control, composure, and just skied it right into the top bins. I love the player, and I love the performance from the entire team.
Yeah, now speak on this man before we pass it to Kevin. What about this? I don't know if he's human. Whatever this guy is, like, come on, man. It's becoming ridiculous. Like, I'm pretty sure when somebody even texts in the group Haaland, you're like, "Nah, piss off, stop throwing." Like, it's
crazy.
What's this guy? What is he? Like,
my neighbor texts me every goal and he goes, "Striking Viking." Every time there's a goal. So if the notification, sometimes his feed is ahead of mine, right? So he texts "Striking Viking." I absolutely know what he's talking about. Haaland we're running out of words. We're running out of ways to describe him because he always does something different. He always shows another level to his game. His aggressiveness, man, it's infectious, and it's so important because, and I hate harping back on previous years, but Pep did a phenomenal job using what we had, or getting the best of what we didn't have. When we didn't have a true 9 to really put in those goals, no disrespect to Jesus, but when you have one, you see what the difference is. We were spoiled with Aguero. We were spoiled with him. And we're becoming spoiled again with Haaland because another hat trick, and he scored the second goal within 3 minutes. I was like, no, that can't. What? I just sat down. What's going on here?
I don't
He's
know,
making
man.
it look
This guy,
easy.
I'm done.
He's making it look so easy.
It's bad. I don't even know what to say. It's bad. Even the missus was like, okay, he scored again. How is he doing it? How did he do it? I was like, I don't know.
How's he getting into the spot? And sorry, I was gonna say this.
Did you see that other one, the Foden one, where it hit the post? How is this man always there?
I was right behind that.
Oh, Martin, you were right behind that
in front of me. That was right in front of me. As soon as Foden hit it,
Martin? How does he do that? How is he there? Why is he there?
No, but that's what you teach people. That's the idea of it. When you shoot across the keeper, because either the keeper parries it out or it hits the post and it comes back out. And how many goals did Alan Shearer score like that? Alan Shearer scored goal after goal after goal like that. Of his partner hitting it across the keeper parries, and Alan Shearer's there.
Yeah.
And that's what a goal poacher does. And that's what this guy is. The guy scored 42 goals. No, I did not say that wrong. 42 goals. We are March the 19th.
That's crazy.
There is still 2.5 months of a season to go.
I'm gonna be shameless. If that, I was gonna claim that as a pass from Foden, but I got laughed at when I talked about KDB's crossbar pass to Haaland on my show early in the week. So I didn't put it out there.
Don't start that again.
That's shameless. That's the most shameless. I'm shameless, but that's shameless.
Kevin,
man, speak on Haaland, man. Kevin, do you have anything else to say? And also speak on the game. What did you think of the game overall?
Yeah, the game was very good, and what's it called? Alan, that guy got no. That guy is. I don't know how to say it. You know,
and stop showing sympathy. And I saw you were showing sympathy after 4-0.
On the group chat, I said like, oh, we are so lucky. I love this guy. Man, come on, that guy is so intelligent. He know what he's doing. You know all these goals Alan is scoring. He calculates it. He's so smart. Because every time he scores, this guy can smell goals. He can smell goals. We are so lucky. And look, our backup striker as well, Alvarez. He is not a backup striker. Alvarez will start for any Premier League team at this moment. Any. He will be their main striker. That's why sometimes I say, he need games. I was saying it the other day, it's like I was saying rubbish. This guy needs to be playing more as well, because his work rate, when he's playing, his work rate, have you guys noticed when Alvarez play, Alan score more goals as well? Because Alvarez as in the way he play, he and Alan are so good together. I never see something like that, like this before, you know. Because and what was it called? People were saying Alan is a tapping mentioned, is a tapping man. Oh my, I love this tapping man. I want this guy. If anybody have any striker that is a tapping mention, please bring it to City. Bring them to City, because I don't care if his gameplay have improved. Now he can hold ball. He know what to do when he's with the ball. So now he's playing more with the players. His first touch and everything. You see the first goal, the way he protects the ball and make the run. That's what this guy is improving in. So I love this guy. We count 6 hat-trick in his first season. 6 hat-trick.
That's a career for some.
42 goals. 42. I was talking to my brother before. I said, My brother phoned me, he's an Arsenal fan. He said, to be fair, I want to apologize because he said to me that Nunes would be better than Alan when we just bought Alan. So he said, I'm sorry. Every time Alan score, I always test him, where is Nunes? Every goal Alan score, I always test him, where is Nunes?
Yo, you're texting him a lot.
Yeah.
And by the way, there ain't no release clause. Release clause is gone.
I saw it. So he said, I want to apologize for what I said at the beginning of the season because I don't want you to test me anymore because this guy is scoring it as in even you guys watch the video of Jennings that was the new apology as well. He was apologizing, saying, "Oh, this is impossible." I was looking at him and saying, "You guys, you stupid." Because when Chelsea was linked to Alan, you were praising him. It's just because he was a City player that was trying to bring him down. But anyway, the thing that we're lucky about is, when a striker scored 2-3 goals, Patrick, there goes like, I'm all right now. Let me just play. But this guy, when he scored 5, when they interviewed him, he said, I still want to score more. Do you know how mental that is? That's a scary statement. After 5 goals, he still want more. Come on, we are so blessed. Now let me speak on Alvarez. Patrick, I always rate Alvarez, and I love Alvarez. I just hope that Pep can find a system that can work for both of them, because both of them on that pitch are more effective. I don't know, for them, 3 of them playing together. I'm so no, we are so blessed. We are so blessed. Come on, we are very blessed.
I can hear it from your voice. Yeah, let me just read some of these comments. Even though you were trying to show mercy during the game, Patrick, we're so lucky. I know we're lucky. Hi there, Martin. Martin, somebody says hi. Trust in Pep. Yeah, a lot of people haven't been trusting in Pep. Again, De Bruyne is back. De Bruyne only one. Bring on the deepest. Yeah, let's actually. You know what? I'm not happy that we're going on an international break because we're on form. I'm going to show you the form we're on right now. Haaland needs 3 more goals to break the record for most goals scored.
Yeah, but the
international it's only March.
The international break is like when we come back, we are playing Liverpool. It's tricky a little bit because it's 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. That's why I say I don't like it.
Yeah, can if
rhythm, yeah. I think it's gone. Okay, I just hope that the momentum doesn't die over the break. That's what I'm also hoping. I'm bringing everybody on the panel. Patrick, speak on Sergio Gomez. Good performance when he came on. Yeah. All those people laughing at Gomez. He saved us. There was almost a tap in. Gomez stood there and got the ball. Guys, I'm telling you, you know what? I've already started removing my receipts for Lavia. Romeo Lavia, people were telling me he's not going to make it. This kid now, guys, on the panel. No. Listen, Kevin, do you know who's Martin and Kevin and Veta?
Patrick,
do you know who the teams that are bidding for him?
Gomez was bullied a little bit. Come on.
Yeah. But this is his first season. Look. Let me talk about Lavia. Lavia, do you know who's bidding for him? Please guess. Guess who are coming after Lavia? United, Chelsea, Arsenal. Yeah, all these teams want to bid for Lavia. I swear to God, do you know what I can do, Martin? If I was City, I'll buy him.
it all depends with Lavia, because if Calvin Phillips leaves, then yes, there may be a spot.
Yeah.
If Calvin Phillips has another season, then no, then Lavia will go on somewhere else.
Would you buy him back if Phillips decide to get the
It all depends, because our midfield is going to look very different next season. Our midfield is going to look very different. It's going to be a lot younger, a lot more running, a lot more everything else. So things will be different next year. Regards to Alvarez, I think Alvarez will sadly go back to the bench, because I'm going to say something very controversial. He's still got a lot of learning to do. He was very good for about 50 minutes today. Take me out of him. For 50 minutes today, Alvarez was amazing. I thought for the first 30 minutes, but a lot of them were quite off. The first 30 minutes.
Had game time though, isn't it? The guys that didn't have game time are the ones who look like a bit off. Let me just read this.
It was a lot of changes, like I said, and you could see that for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, Daniel, you're right. Alvarez is phenomenal. I think he's a baller. Oh, how does the ball is throw to Haaland? This is not luck. This is positioning. Movement is something
Yeah,
else. He makes it look easy, but it's
I
definitely not
yeah
easy.
I
That's
that,
true. He makes it look easy, but it's not easy.
like I said, Patrick, he's like he calculates every move of the ball, like he anticipates what's going to happen next. That's the scary part of him. He's too good.
Koma says, "Come on, City, love from India. Big up to you, man. Big up to you." Haaland can play football. Type in merchant. He is. Vita, behave yourself. You employ Nunes. The amount of times Pep took him off at 60 minutes. Imagine he played 9 through 90. We would talk about at least 50 goals by now. Let me answer something to you, to most people, guys. Do you remember the issue that Haaland had at Dortmund and other clubs? He used to get injured, especially Dortmund. Modi was okay, Salzburg he was okay, but at Dortmund he was getting injured. Do you know what was happening at Dortmund? He would come back from his injury. They would play him while he's like 60%, play him on painkillers. It was said in the Dortmund documentary. And guess what? They'll make him play all the 90 minutes. Guess what was happening to him? He was injured. When Pep was asked in the press when Haaland was signed but not yet done, they asked him that, Haaland, are you not worried about the injuries? He's usually injured. He says, no offense to Dortmund, but maybe they didn't handle him well. That's what he said and smiled.
Yeah, I
Guess what?
remember.
Pep has handled Haaland well. This is the longest Haaland has gone without a big, massive injury. So,
Yeah.
guys, when he takes him out after 15 minutes, it's to save him. Because Haaland is a lot of physicality, pushing, running. And for a guy his size, the way he runs, it's very dangerous. So, Pep knows what he's doing. And look at this. Haaland is going almost so many games without being injured. Let's read this. Victor says, Man City getting punished soon. So, Haaland and the whole cheat players will be gone. Go ahead. Vita, come to the Etihad with Liverpool. We'll see. Hans is close will only be active in 2024 when Pep isn't the manager. Pep is here until 2025. So forget about the East close. He's here to stay. Julian and Phil cannot be benched. To be honest with you, Phil Foden was also struggling a bit at the beginning. But you know, let me ask somebody like Martin knows at the game. Burnley was attacking Phil a bit, weren't they? They looked like they were on him. There was a point in time they were just bringing him down.
Yeah, Foden struggled. Like I said, we got away with a couple in the first 25, 30 minutes. Kyle Walker and Laporte were split open like a tin of beans on more than one occasion in that first 25. And for me, Enrico Lewis it just looked a little bit unbalanced at the very beginning. It looked too pedestrian,
he's not a
too unbalanced.
He's not a left back.
And the problem was, let's be honest, Diaz got us out of a couple of really sticky situations.
Amazing defender.
Anyone who tells me Ortega over Edison needs to seriously go and watch a game of football with Edison, because Edison intensifies our football play so much more. He doesn't faff around for 5 minutes with the ball staring at everyone.
Yeah,
Ortega's a great shot stopper, but he's too slow out with the ball. He's too slow out. He can't do that. The good thing was, yes, players got minutes, they got rotated, but we all know when we come to Liverpool, it'll be back to Bernardo, Grealish, tried and trusted, straight back in, and that's where we'll be with it.
Yeah, so the clean sheets that you were talking about, you're right. We've got 4 in a row. Guys, let me tell you something, which obviously, even if we count the Arsenal game, do you know that the clean sheets started going up ever since Diaz came back in this lineup? Now, I was raving about Diaz, and somebody once told me Diaz is a one-season wonder. Diaz is not a good defender.
Oh,
guys, there's a reason why Pep... Yeah, they don't know. There's a reason why Pep bought Diaz. We had Laporte, Stones, they're good defenders, but nobody was a leader. Nobody was very aggressive. When Company left, nobody was a leader at the back. Things were not working out. Clean sheets were rare. But when Diaz came into it, he fixed our defense. Believe it or not, people don't get it. Somebody who shouts at you on the pitch is important. Somebody who talks and organizes people is very important. Diaz brought leadership better. I don't know whatever to say. Since this man came back, City have started conceding less goals. I'm telling you, since he came back from his injury, City's conceding less goals has come back. Now we're back to conceding less goals.
Yeah, and it's rivals are going to say what they're going to say. We know that there was a spell where Diaz wasn't healthy. We know that. But he's a warrior. He played through it. And there's no there's no mistaking what he meant to us and the form that we had when he was healthy. You do need someone that's going to take charge, that's going to survey the pitch or survey the players and say, no, you guys are doing this. The players relate to that. It's not conceding control. It's realizing one person's got to play that role, and that's Diaz. He absolutely certifies things, and you also notice something too. There's a lot more calmness between Ederson and Diaz. Ederson is a little calmer too with regards to Diaz, because I think Diaz has that authority to shout at Ederson and say, no, you don't have to come out, relax or direct.
He keeps telling. Have you seen those videos of Diaz telling him go back?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I love that. I love that about him. And the thing is, if we're going to go as far and get the goals, when I say goals, the objectives, get the goals to the objectives that we want this season, it's going to involve him. So let the rivals say what they want. Let them not rate him. Let them not put him in the same category.
That's why he benched him. That's why he benched him today. He knows. That's why Pep benched him today.
He knows the quality that he has. And I don't want to bring any type of gray clouds with regards to this, but I need to be honest. I hate this international break. I absolutely hate it. I hate the timing of it.
It's come at the point where we're on a run.
And this is going to sound so spoiled, but I hate the fact that our players have this level of quality playing through City, playing under Pep. They get called up. They're going to be involved with their international duties.
Yeah, did you see Belgium? Like, Belgium have dropped a lot of big ballers, Martin, just because of age. They're like, okay, we need a new generation. Guess what? De Bruyne is still top of that list. He's the only 30-something-year-old, I think, still on that list. The rest are like kids. They've brought the age back. Lavia is there, new. There's some kid who's been called in, but De Bruyne will never be dropped because I think he's just that good. And another thing I want to say is, look at this run, guys. Martin, this run is incredible, and I think this is the run we're looking for as we go to the Champions League. Let me just read a few comments before we close up. Doug, how you doing, man? Doug, big up to you. Hopefully very soon, Doug, you come on this channel because we always enjoy doing content with you. Is it just me, or was Alvarez playing in the midfield today? He was playing in the midfield clinical. Yeah. He was playing in the midfield. I don't know. That's very funny, Martin and Aveta. Alvarez has been made to play everywhere. There's something Pep is doing. I think he's just testing him out. Say, you know what?
He's trying to find a spot. He's trying to find a spot. The problem is, you've got, like I said, when we go back to Liverpool, Grealish goes back in. But now it's then they're trying to find something for him.
Do you think it's that David Villa situation in Barcelona where David Villa was so good, but there were other people in front of David Villa, but David Villa was so good, he made David Villa into a winger, remember? He made David Villa into a winger.
Possibly. Listen, people think I hate Alvarez. I don't. I'm just looking at Alvarez in a very cool, calm, collective way.
Would you buy an Alvarez jersey, Martin? Would you buy a jersey saying Alvarez?
I don't buy any jerseys with any names on the back. I made that mistake with George Weah, and he came for 2 weeks. Anyway, no, at the end, I honestly did. The first time I got a guy's name on the back was George Weah, and the guy was there for 2 weeks. I'm not being funny. I ended up with Richard Dunn on the back of my shirt. I ended up going around looking like I was Richard Dunn's biggest fan, apart from being a lookalike for him. But no, at the end of it, listen, I have no issue with Alvarez. All I've ever said with Alvarez is give the guy a year. Give the guy a year. The guy was never coming in as a first-team strike in football. You don't bring Erling Braut Haaland in and then say, oh, sorry about that. I've got Alvarez in front of you. Alvarez, Hamza made a very good point. Since the World Cup, Alvarez has not looked the same Alvarez. He has looked a little bit off it.
Maybe
today we'll do it.
Because he played all the games.
But that's another thing we've got to remember. He's played more football than anybody else in the 18 months.
Yeah, we talked about this, Martin. He's
played more football than anyone in 18. Yeah, he never had a rest after a River Plate. He came straight out the Copa Libertadores, straight into Manchester City. And the guy's not had any time to acclimatise to England or get used to it.
International break. Now he's been international break.
Just let the guy settle. Let the guy settle. We don't have to try and force him into an 11 straight away. Is it not nice to have, Haaland, Alvarez, and we can rotate? Because my big thing is, if Haaland ever gets injured, I'm not worried. I'm not sat there going, who we're putting in up front now?
Do you know one more thing, Martin? I enjoyed and And you know what? I was having an argument, in the other group chat, Vita, the other one we have, the one the one that gets too intense. People have agendas. Martin, I was so happy to see Palmer. I'm sorry, I was so happy to see Palmer. I don't believe this stuff that people say online on Twitter. They say, "Oh, Palmer, this." Guys, I'm sorry. I know maybe I might be a youth merchant. Also, Markety. Apparently, Markety has been. Is it Markety? I keep saying, is it Markety? Yeah. He's been. Apparently, he's impressed the City group. They're like the City have been impressed. Pep has been speaking to him. He had an interview with his brother. So Markety might come back, and what was Martin knows me and some of these youth. I just want, there's talent in them, and the point
to do what? Even Pat, hang on. To do what? Sit on a bench? Come on.
Nah, I'd rather. He's willing though. Did you hear in his interview? He said, "Do you ever think you go back to City?"
Yeah, no. Would you know what I'd do with McAtee and Palmer? Send them to Burnley on loan next year.
Would you send Palmer out?
Yeah, he's not going to get in the team next year, Pat. He isn't. As much as I love him, and I'd love 11 Mancunians stuck in the team and rolling around. I'd love it. It'd be the proudest day of my life being a Mancunian. But is Palmer going to get in ahead of Foden, Mahrez, Grealish? No.
It's only 1 year. It's only 1 year left for Mahrez next year, right? It's only one more year.
Yeah.
No, he's got 3. I thought he signed 3 years.
Oh, he signed 3. But I think, come on, I don't think he's staying. I think he'll go. I think Mahrez will go.
He may do. I'm just saying it's going to be a very, very busy summer. A very, very busy summer.
I know it will, but I hope Palmer stays.
No, I hope he does. But what I don't want is that's Palmer's first game or first minutes in about 15 games. That's no good for his development. Do we say to this lad, are you willing to sit on the bench for 15 games and come on and get 20 minutes? Is that his footballing career? We've got to make a decision at some point. I'm not saying don't ever play for Manchester City, but for me, Palmer and McAtee need to be playing Premier League football, and I'd love to see him at a Brighton. Like I said, even a Burnley. Let them go and play under Vincent Kompany. Kompany will play similar football to us next year in the Premier League. So I just, for me,
maybe hopefully he will take some of them.
I wanted to point this out real quick because, and maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow on CIA, but there's residual, there's spillover with the fact of Diaz, the quality that he has, our defense, and the fact that they every day in training have Haaland and Alvarez in front of them. Imagine, because iron sharpens iron. And they're on the training pitch, and they're talking with each other. The fact that they're able to all raise their level because of the quality of our attack, training against our defense, and they're able to just build off of it, man. I'm loving everybody healthy right now. And I was just thinking about this the other day. I'm like, these guys of Rico and everyone's got to raise their level because of the training that they have every day with those guys.
Dude, they're having very interesting. Let me read this. Haaland is the 6th player in the Premier League history to hit 40 in all competitions. Wow. If Edison was on no clean sheet today, they like Speak Morgan. Yes. Wagwan Blues. How you doing, Tyrone? Pepe is trying to create Bernardo out of Julian as a potential replacement. Wow, that's
that's too much.
Let's bring that on your show tomorrow. Because that looks like something I think we can scratch on. Man City versus Liverpool is now an interesting game. Alisson, Fabinho, Trent, Nunes have all not been called up by that. Of course, here we go. National teams. Gapo, Henderson have. Let's read it. That's poor Martin. Martin, get Haaland's jersey, please. I rate McAtee higher than Palmer. Okay, look, Carl, you've just come on, and I'm going to just give you the same question. Obviously, we're about to finish. But, Carl, what do you think of this guy? Because everybody keeps raving about Haaland. But can you speak on Alvarez, then can you speak on this incredible machine, Haaland?
Well, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Well, the thing about, you and I have talked about Julian Alvarez, that he's the quintessential player. And what I mean by that is that when you see Haaland, Foden, and Alvarez in the team, you know there's going to be goals. And you and I had this debate on WhatsApp before the game because I felt that the first 20 minutes there was no intensity, a little sloppy. Once they figured out what Burnley were doing, the game just opened up. And the Alvarez was dropping deep, playing central, playing wide. He had a free roll. and that combination with Kevin and Phil, dynamic. I mean, that goal he scored, Alvarez's goal. I mean, how good is that goal? The way he pushes the ball.
You mean the one De Bruyne gave a pass and the Burnley defender was on him, then he brought it back and.
Oh my goodness me! What a goal! What a goal! He made that goal himself. From the first touch back to Kevin, makes the run, dribbles the player, backs him up, turns him around, floors the keeper, and then bang, goal. Listen, this is listen. I keep telling my Arsenal friends, listen, and the ones who are sensible know, 5 points with 12 games is nothing. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. In fact, you're on dangerous ground because now, if you do not win the league, your entire season of superlative performance is got to equal 0. So now you're under pressure to deliver. You cannot drop 1 point. You cannot draw one game. Let's be clear. This team scored 13 goals in 4 days. 7 in the Champions League, 6 against the top of the Championship, Burnley. The same Burnley that went to Old Trafford and got slapped by 2-0 with a full squad of United players. 13 goals. Haaland has 8 goals in 4 days. So if you think, Arsenal, that we're going to somehow bottle it or we're not going to do well, you have to come to the Etihad. You have to go to Anfield. You have to go to Newcastle, who, by the way, won top 4 now with Isak balling. You have to play Leicester.
I'm Chelsea. Chelsea are desperate too.
Sorry if I missed this, but what do you guys think of the international break, though?
I think the game we are playing with Liverpool with this, I think that would decide a lot. You know, the one we're playing at Anfield.
Nothing.
Oh no, it's at the Etihad, Kevin. It's at the Etihad, Kelvin.
Yeah.
Nothing. Because even if it's 10 points ahead, you still have 10 games to go, and you have to come to the Etihad, and you have to go to Anfield. I'm not worried about Liverpool coming to the Etihad. Not with a team in this hot form. Nada. Nothing at all. I'm not worried.
Yeah, but Veda is asking you about the international break. Do you think it's come at the wrong time? Because this is when we've got form.
The international break is a total waste of time. It's a bad decision.
Everyone hates it.
It's a bad decision. International break for what? After we just finished the World Cup, before the run of the season.
It's Euro qualifiers.
Move it to the summertime, or move it to October.
Don't they have got them in October as well?
You have Nations League right now. Oh, why? Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is
so speak on Haaland, man. Speak on Haaland. You're talking about Arsenal.
Erling Braut Haaland is. I mean, anybody who says it makes us worse is a fool. I'm sorry, a fool. 42 goals in March. Are you saying it makes the club worse? No, it doesn't make us worse. It makes us better. Because now we don't have to have the perfect game with a perfect pass, with a perfect build-up to score a goal. We can be terrible for 20 minutes and slow for 20 minutes, and bang, he's there, goal. And then bang, it's goal. And then bang, it's goal. 3 goals, bang, bang, bang. And you take him off. So to say it makes us worse, then you don't know football. Every team in world football would die to have an Erling Haaland right now. United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Madrid, every team would die to have Erling Haaland. He is the phenomenon. After R9, I haven't seen a player like this guy. He is amazing.
Yeah, Arsenal fans are weird. I've never seen a fan base who celebrated going out of 3 cups. Don't sleep up, Arsenal. That's true. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but are we playing better when we have a game every 3 days? That's true. City actually play better when they have a game every 3 days. By the way, guys, what did you make of Conte's outburst? Yeah, go ahead.
Patrick, it's normal to play better every 3 days. You know why? Because you're in rhythm. If you're playing and you're winning, I guarantee you they can't wait for the next game. It's a rhythm. It's the rhythm of the game. It's the way you feel, the energy.
Yeah, that's why this break is useless. That's why this break is useless.
It's a useless break.
Yeah. So what about this? What about this? Go ahead.
None of our players come back with injury. Just pray that because all this international.
Yeah, you're right.
Rubbish.
Yeah. So what about Veta? What do you think of this? By the way, guys, what do you think of Conte's our best? Just we'll touch it on it on the 10 minutes.
Conte is 100% correct. Everything he said, where he said it, how he said it, was spot on. Absolutely correct. Tottenham are a basket case.
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, go watch it, man.
He is actually spot on with it. I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, Tottenham have had serial winners as managers. Serial winners who have won everywhere they've been. The only place they haven't won anything is Tottenham. There is only one constant in the whole Tottenham situation, which is Enoch and Daniel Levy. As I said at the very beginning of this season, Tottenham and Conte is a match made in hell, because Conte is a serial winner, and they've given him peanuts to try and do something there. And people go, "No, he's had a lot of money." It is peanuts to what he needed. If they genuinely thought Emerson Royal was going to do anything for them, I always said Conte was never happy with fourth place. Conte is not a fourth place manager. Never has been. Look at his record where he's been. Look at Mourinho's record. There's only one constant in every single time these managers disappear. It's Tottenham. Because they have Scrooge McDuck in charge of their football club.
I don't
By
think
the
they
way,
care.
just a quick one. Is Vader and Patrick, are you sat next to each other? Are you on the same couch?
Nah, it's just the couches.
I don't think
Conte trying to get fired, so he's paid out. What?
But
Conte trying
I
to
don't
get
think
fired.
Spurs. I don't think Spurs want to win anything because they don't actually
It's just
care.
a business.
Because,
it's just a business. They just want top four and get the money.
Because, that's even the fans. They're stupid because they don't actually call the owners out. Like, come on, from 3-1.
No, they do. Oh, they do. They do call the owners out. They have protests every week.
But I see their protests. Like, I can count the people there. That's not how you call your owners out.
Relax.
I watched that conference.
It's true.
And I was watching the conference. I'm saying, this guy is spot on. Everything he's saying is correct. I mean, there's no debate about it. He was spot on, Martin. He's talked about the players' mentality. How do you go up 3-1 against Southampton and then lose the game? The mentality.
Yeah.
He called.
He
called himself
he's
out.
right.
The managers. He called the organization out. He called the owners out.
The players that are selfish. He's right about the players. Like Harry Kane only cares about his records. That's what he cares about.
Look at this. Is this Arsenal fan? He said that I don't understand fans. Like, you only have one player.
No, look, guys like this. Don't listen to him. Says now Saliba is
why will you? Come on, you only have one player out. One single player. Come on. You're not a big team.
I watched the press conference. Conte is absolutely spot on. Legendary press conference from an honest man who wants to win. Kane is the biggest loser in the Premier League. That's true. Kane only wants the record. Haaland was class. Haaland informed best CF in the world. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Patrick, I know that a lot of people wanted Harry Kane to come to City, but would you be as gassed for a player as you are right now with Erling Haaland, who we know?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. As a boy, who is
I don't think so.
For the club, and the goals that he's given us. And Martin, we all talked about this, right? Give us Haaland every day. Don't want Kane. I'm so happy with it. Even if we don't win the league, I'm still enjoying my football with Erling Haaland. It's exciting. When he scores that goal, the way he behaves, he's energetic. It's like a fever.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
He wants more.
There is no release clause.
We saw Kane's mentality when he missed the pen versus France at the World Cup. Keep going, man.
You score 5 goals, you want more. Come on, you score 3 goals, you want more. When CBS asked him, he said, I told Pep that I wanted to score more goals. I said,
wow.
He
wanted to score another hat trick.
Wow.
I liked him today. He was giving the ball to Haaland. I like him. He was giving the ball to Grealish today. Holding is rubbish, man. Relax, you win the league. Kane lacks ambition. That's true. So, guys, that's the video for the Burnley versus Man City. Burnley got slapped and humbled by Man City 6-0.
Patrick,
yeah, go ahead.
Patrick, you have to calm down as well, because the way you don't even, once a player is gone at Man City, you just want to fuck them up. You have to calm down. He started saying that we should slap them up.
Yeah, he wanted violence with company. I didn't agree with it.
I did.
agree.
No. Okay, let me explain myself. Look, guys, I love company. Company was our captain, and I respect company. I hype company. When I'm watching Burnley, when they played Man United, I was disappointed. Burnley are my team in the championship right now because I like what company is doing. Did I ever think Burnley would play good football? Never. I was impressed today. I was like, oh my God, he's changed the mentality. They were not scared. Do you remember Burnley used to be cowards? They used to sit in the box. But let me say one thing. When I used to play basketball and football, my manager, my coach, he put this mentality in me. Doesn't matter if your brother is in the next team, tackle him, which I'll do. You hug each other after the game. Today, I wanted to humble Burnley. Why? Because people were telling me separately today that Burnley is going to humble us. Company is going to humble his master. Same way they told me about Arteta. So I want, when Pep plays his students, Ten Hag and these guys, when he's beating them, he mustn't feel sorry. Do you see what Pep did?
This is why Nagelsmann, let's be clear, Martin, Data, we know Nagelsmann, Pep knows Nagelsmann very, very well. All these Bayern Munich fans who are faffing off their mouth, we know Nagelsmann. We know him really well. It's going to be interesting come April 11th. I'll just keep it there. Beta said I should chill out.
Why? Okay, can I ask Stefano, why were you guys feeling sorry?
Save that heat for later.
Why were you? Okay, I know it's company, but why?
No. The reason why, Patrick, is because we were 5 goals up.
Yeah.
And you were still saying, I want more. That's the violence that we didn't quite agree with.
I said that. I text you. I said, Patrick is.
No, but in a way,
what's going on, man?
In a way, it does help. It does help Burnley, because, as I said today, and we said this. No, we said this coming out the ground.
Yeah, go ahead.
Company now knows that some of those players are not going to be good enough for next season.
Yeah.
They're not going to be good enough, because whether you like it or not, this wasn't about Burnley getting to Wembley. May I add, by the way, Manchester City are going back to the Etihad of the South, and I will be there. The Etihad of the South is reopening for business again, because we're going back for the 500th time, and I hope we get those red bastards again in the next round, and we'll stuff all over them as well. But anyway, just quickly on this one.
We are not coming down. I want Man United. United fans call me today. After this win, they said we want Man City next round. So I want Man United as well.
Vincent Kompany will have learned a lot today. He will have learned a hell of a lot. That will have actually done Burnley more good than it will do him harm.
That's what I'm saying. If we do get easy on them, we're going to give them false hope. Yeah.
No, but not only that, and I'll tell you what, the point on Bayern Munich, I had a Bayern fan tell me, we're going to play Cancelo, we're going to play Sane. Bloody play him. Play Cancelo, play Sane. Thanks very much. You don't think we don't know what we're going to do? Play them. I beg you to play Cancelo. I beg you to play Cancelo. Play him. Because I want to watch Foden and Grealish just rip his new rear end back out, because the guy, I can defend better, and I'm 40 years old. So bring your Cancelo, bring your goddamn Leroy Sané, bring your Manchester City former players, by the way, bring them.
But Cancelo will forget himself when he's attacking.
Kevin, why are you changing? Kevin, didn't you advise me months ago that, Patrick, you have to start having this spirit of saying we are Man City, we are the best, we're gonna slap you. So today, Patrick, Burnley, I wanted 8.
When it was 5 and it was 6, I say my assessment that the players kind of stepped off when it was 6.
Thank you.
Yeah,
but they stepped off.
Yeah,
when he was 5, Patrick, it was okay, boys. When you said,
no. I mean, Kevin, I'm saying even the players, when it got to 6, they kind of stepped off. They kind of
Patrick.
And all that we were saying with regards to Patrick is because we were all in the same group chat. We just scored, the 5th goal just went in, and Patrick was like, and I could read it. I could hear his voice reading that text. He's like, I want more. That's what I heard as soon as I read it. And we can show Kompany and his squad that they're not quite ready for it, the same way we showed United 2 seasons ago. when we
Leipzig.
just passed the ball around and we showed them that they didn't have the levels to. They were chasing
Training
shadows.
session.
Training session settings, exactly.
You know what? That's what I wanted. I wanted Alvarez to score 3, and I was disappointed for them this score. Do you know what? Yeah, look, it is what it is, and that's what I was looking for. I was like, I think Burnley need this lesson so that they can come back better. Because I bet you right now, the next time Burnley plays City, they're not opening. You're like, no. No.
Listen, Pat, I've heard this all season. I've heard United fans tell me when they beat us that they were in a title race. It was the world's quickest title race I've ever seen. They were in it for 5 minutes. I'm not going to sit here and take a load of guff anymore from rivals, especially people who sit in their bedrooms and pretend that they know about football, but they haven't got a clue.
I was so disappointed that Spurs didn't win because United would have been back to title race.
I hate Spurs. I hate Spurs. No, I hate Spurs.
Do you know what? Do you know what's going to make me laugh? Manchester City right now, and I'm saying this now, and I've been saying it. People think I'm taking the mick, but do not rule out a treble this season. And yeah, I'm saying it. I don't care if people think I'm jinxing it. Do not rule this out. Do not rule this out. And I know Vater's going to go mad at me right now, but I'm telling you. Do not rule out all 3 of them coming to the Etihad this year. And any fan who sat there and has said to me, 3-2-2-3 is boring football. It's boring football. Is it boring now? I don't think so. All you got to do is, we said to you, give it time. We said to you, let these players learn the system. We said, let Pep get used to these things. What's happening? We're scoring goals for fun, we're controlling games, and we're scaring the hell out of everyone in world football. Thank you very much. Mic drop.
Martin. Thank you, Martin Giggs. Cooked the meal. Martin's cooked the meal. Haaland, 63 minutes per goal. I wanted a hat-trick for Alvarez. Phil must start. You know what? Going forward, Martin, I'm going to be shameless too.
I saw you on Tuesday crying over that team. Don't you be giving it me, Pat. You were worried on Tuesday night.
Me as well.
Martin, we were all
You have no
worried
evidence.
Tuesday.
You have no evidence. You have no evidence.
I was worried on Tuesday. But my God, 7-0 against Leipzig. My God.
It's been amazing. And you know what? You know, that's why I was disappointed today. Today we could have gone, you know how we did 7, we could have gone 10 today. Anyway, Martin, please stop. We want to move inside. So in the first year, he's outscored CR7 in total goals in the season. Okay, guys, look, we're going to close it there. As Martin has said, going forward, we're going to be shameless. Even if we don't win anything this season, I'll be shameless over Haaland. His golden boot is going to be plastered everywhere. I'll make a 1-hour video talking about Haaland's golden boot and goals. And I'll analyze them and break them. If YouTube allowed us videos, me and Carl will sit down and analyze every game. Yeah. So anyway, guys, we're coming for Bayern. Liverpool, see you at the Etihad. Arsenal, we are behind you. Breathing down your neck. Tomorrow you're playing Crystal Palace. I think
we are breathing down there.
Just Patrick, if I may, I watch a lot of Arsenal. I watch a lot of Arsenal games. I watch them intently, and it's just not as good as City. I'm sorry. They get good results. They play well. They've done well. But when I watch them play, I don't see it. They're almost like the B-Tech Man City. Right?
But that's dangerous. Being a B-Tech Man City is dangerous. That's the thing about it. It's too dangerous.
It's good enough for the league, but not the original.
Because we played the C-Tech Man City today, and they were also great at stable.
I watched the Arsenal game again, the City Arsenal game again, one at the Emirates. I think it could have been 5-1.
But if the way Arsenal play, they're gonna get slapped by us. If you attack the way they play, we will slap you.
Kevin, not even that. I guess on a serious note, on a serious tactical, I'm not trolling anymore. On a serious tactical note, Saliba against Haaland and Gabriel against Haaland and Foden and Alvarez, it's not a competition. It's not. We went to the Emirates on this Arsenal team who topped the league and slapped them 3-1. We didn't even get out of the league.
Yeah, we dunked on them, and that wasn't even a good Man City. Only 6 today, embarrassing. That's true, Twisted.
The score was a dodgy penalty by the referee Anthony Taylor, who gave them a penalty because was the Nketiah, basically collided into Ederson. It's not. It's 3-0. And I'm not trolling. I'm being serious.
No, I know you're always serious, Carl. I know you're serious with it. Look, I'm gonna say this: we can stop with the 6s and 7s now because next game, oh geez. You know what? To be honest with you, if we humble Liverpool with 7, And look, this is
No,
just
no,
me.
no, Patrick, come on.
No. Listen. If we start, let's say we are scoring 5 against Liverpool 7. I don't want Pep to start making subs. I think Pep should just say go full on. Anyway, Veta, your job is to keep studying fluid UCL. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You new everyone. If you are new, thank you very much, man.
Pat, quick question. How long have you all been supporting Manchester City?
Martin, let it go. Let it go.
I just thought that was the rhetoric on every stream now.
Patrick,
Sorry.
Patrick,
Yeah.
if anybody asks you that question again, please, I saw that video now. It was embarrassing. Don't answer them. Because when you lose, you are a City fan. When you are winning, you are not a City fan. Always remember that.
Nah, they can cry. They can cry more. Me and Veda 100 well. Anyway, thank you.
Martin.
Yeah.
He's gone.
This
So
stream's
my
never
little
gonna
boy
end.
came back from Manchester.
That's
with a
true.
match. He came back with a
Okay,
match.
so look.
I'm sorry. I know I'm going on about it, but it really.
No, I get it. It's pissing off.
Anyway, I'm going to have to leave. Go and give a subscribe to all these legends. They all deserve it. Smash that like. And I'm going to go and do my post-match. Take care.
So, Veda, go ahead, man. Shout out your channel, man.
Vader Games TV, easy. Go into the search bar on YouTube, Vader Games TV. It'll come up. You'll see Why Always Me episodes. We just did episode 74 this week. And on Sunday, 9 p.m. UK time, we're going to have the 4th episode of CIA Intelligent Agendas. And you're going to hear intelligent points coming from Patrick, Carl, Adam, Martin, Hamza, whoever's able to make it, Caletso, Don Smoke. So tune in, find me, subscribe if you haven't already. And Patrick, always a pleasure being on your show, man.
No, always a pleasure. Victor, keep on talking. Come to the Etihad, you see. Anyway, great point for Chelsea. Yeah, that was funny for Chelsea. I started supporting City in 2050. I also said they're supporting City this morning before they played Burnley. So man, go to Pitch Points. That's where you're gonna find Carl. Carl, do you want to do the shameless plug-in?
You find me here, you find me there, you find me everywhere. I just love to be with this guys. Thank you very much. Pitch Points on YouTube. That's where you find me.
Oh, grand. And you can find Kevin on Twitter as Kevin Oasis or whatever he calls himself these days on Twitter. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. And please like the video on your way out, guys. Liking the video is very important. A lot of you keep watching the videos and don't like the vid. Stop watching the videos then. Don't come back. Anyway, guys, till next time. Obviously, the next show is going to be, oh my goodness, international break. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to figure something out. I know we're going to be on City Intelligence, and but I'm going to figure something out. I think we're going to talk about a few players. There's about a few players, me and Carl, I think we're talking about. We're going to talk about them. One of them, obviously, is a man who's been playing well, but let me not mention the names before I find somebody doing the same video. You know, people don't chillax in this YouTube world. Like and subscribe on the way out, everyone. Victor says when they come to the Etihad, they're going to beat City 10-0. Okay, Vita. Make sure you come to the stream that day. Don't get angry like last time. Come to the stream. So anyway, thank you very much, guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Happy St. Patrick's Day from the Irish people here in Dublin. Thank you very much.